Today, we're checking out a game called Felvidek. Let's go ahead and hit the button. You start off the game and you're hanging out in your room. You're a bit of a drunk because I guess your lady is cheating on you or doing some sort of nefarious game, as women like to do. So you wander around the room, look for some items. Your character's a bit of a mess. Come out, and this is kind of like the king of your little castle. He asks you what you're up to, and you just kind of tell him. The old ruin is lost, won't be mourned, since even the Hussites ransacked it. Not but ill fortune resides there. Still, go there and see whether some mischief. This game is pretty dialogue heavy, so if that's not your thing, might not be for you. But if you enjoy this sort of dialogue, then definitely a good game for you. Just had a hard time falling asleep. The style of combat is turn-based, your standard RPG fare. Start off with very few companions, but as you go along, you'll get more. Gather your wits and see. I don't know how to say that. So what are you going to do? So what? Are you going to drown yourself in sorrow over that? I too lost a woman. You don't see me drinking dust till dawn like a totter. I didn't care for anything. Listen here, you numbskull. Go seek counsel from Made. Right away. Made, the monk who too recently reached our midst? Yes, him. He'll put you right with those endless prayers of his or whatever. What use are you to me in such wretched state? If not even holy water can aid you, I'm not at my wit's end. Eventually he shuts up and you can wander off. Dear God, sweetness for my soul, I say. But come play something with me first. Such square cards have arrived, also from Buddha. The music's different. You may love it, you may hate it. I don't mind it. Not my favorite, but it's different. Just like this whole game. Always kind of different.
Right, so we're on our way. Who's this lady?
Well, back in the day, you would have a lot of games with these types of graphics, so it's kind of harkening back to a certain time period within gaming. This chest up here is locked. If you head out through this door to the left, I think that's where you get the key. We head downstairs, and then we take a look around. Got a bottle of wine. Some sour cream. Then we head over here. This guy wants to talk with you.
Awaited. How? I wander here by chance, for I know not what course to pursue. No mere chance exists.
Yes, if you want to join their team or something. He's a miscreant, so you can't trust him. But he looks official enough.
A wise choice. Come.
So, following him, he takes you to this hidden passage. In the hidden passage, you meet some people. Over here in this barn. No one shall hear you scream. Now, then you're in trouble, and they try and kill you.
definitely a unique game. Both in a good way and a bad way.
Man, we're so dead. There's too many of them.
There wasn't really any way to defeat all those people 1 against 9 or 10 or whatever it was. Wasn't gonna happen. Maybe if we had some companions, like 4 of them or 3 of them, then we could have done
Gotta
it.
be careful in this game, I guess.
Then this guy wants to talk again, even though we just died and we came back. Try and rush through it. Shut up, Yosef. So we ditch him and wander back where we were. Talk to this guy. You give him a bottle of wine and he gives you the key to the chest up top. So you go upstairs. 30 crowns. Doesn't sound like a lot. To a local drunk there for a minute. Doesn't have much to say, so we wander off. Over here we get some more loot. I don't know what that said. Kind of a slow game. Don't expect to jump right into the action. You're gonna do a lot of wandering, a lot of looking around.
Wait. Yeah,
I think the music kind of matches that tone. Bit too sleepy though, I think this music. They should have gone with something a bit more upbeat.
Praise be Jesus Christ, ye art the sanctimonious one. Praise be, brother.
So you talk to this guy and he's supposed to join you on your quest, but he doesn't really want to. So you talk him up, see if he'll come along. He says he'll tell the king, but then you tell him the king told you to grab him. So then he finally joins, but not after a verbal struggle.
Let go of spirits, for thou hast had thy fill by reason of the odor. 10 times recite the Lord's Prayer. May the Lord be with thee. Ah, I thank you kindly for relieving me of my sadness, over my wife so swiftly. I immediately feel renewed, truly. If only I had known that a simple prayer would suffice. Clearly, in your celibacy, you know not of trials that accompany wedlock. Listen, brother, come search the old castle with me. Something seems to be aflame on fire. Hast thou lost your mind? I am currently illuminating the book of Lamentations of St. Mark over the Israelites. Leave me be with the fire. Any servant may accompany thee hither. Nay, so commanded the Lord of the land. You must go, and that's final, to ensure the salvation of my weary soul. I was sent here by Archbishop.
Jeez, this guy doesn't shut up. He's one of my least favorite characters in the game. So he went and talked to the king, and the king told him, yeah, you gotta go with him. So now he's stuck with you.
Brother, if I behold thee partaking of the cup, all shall be duly inscribed in this book. So lodge a complaint with the Lord of the land, dost thou comprehend? Alright then, alright, come on now, the dusk is nigh. Alright, we got another member. What's over here? Had I not known that you fought alongside Hunyadi against the Turks, I would not endure your presence for a moment. Why do you pry into me? Do you need help? You stink like a polecat. My eyes sting. Go away.
We decide to fight this guy because he's pissing us off. I don't think he's that bad, actually. You can defeat him relatively easily. There's no way that I lose. I mean, it's possible we lose the monk, but that's fine. I don't need the monk. Stop. I yield. I'll sell you armor and weapons from the castle armory. Once you defeat him, he decides he'll sell equipment to you, but you don't have any money, so you can't buy anything. You do buy some, or no, you sell some stuff. Then you got a little bit of money. You can buy a buckler or a sword. You could just go around and grab as much little stuff and come back to this guy if you just want to buy equipment. Might be a good idea.
I so heard someone is pilfering wine within the castle. Yeah, it's me, you idiot. When you pray at the altar, your wounds shall be healed. Try it for thyself in our chapel, or even in the village church, if you wish. You pray at the altar, your wounds will be healed. Alright, let's go back there and see if we can pray at the altar, see if we can do that. Let's save it here.
The art style reminds me a tiny bit of Fear and Hunger, though it's a very different game. Not entirely, though. The difficulty level, I'd say, is of a similar amount. Not an easy game. Definitely shouldn't be the first RPG that you play. At least if you want to enjoy them for time to come. Or you're a sadist or a masochist or whatever you want to call them. Got a bit of a sunburn the other day. So we're on fire. The map can be a little difficult to navigate just because of the art style. It can get a little confusing, but once you start to learn it, it's not that bad. You only get one try when it comes to those guessing games. So just take your time in this game is what I would say. There isn't a lot of hidden loot where you need to scrape every little crevice. It's better if you just follow the path. We were hoping that the door would open again, but it didn't.
Don't screw it up.
Here we get ambushed by a Hussite plunderer.
The name of Huss, I demand a contribution from you for ale.
We don't give him any money. That doesn't make him too happy, so he attacks us.
Beggar, you does not understand us well, son. Bring forth thy coins or perish. Brethren, lend me thine ears. I doth admire Huss. I am the honorable follower. I have heard him speaketh in Prague. Brother, you should have thought aforetime, ere donning that treacherous Catholic garb. Hussites do not tolerate indecisives. Remember that well. You knave, why dost you keep prattling? Let us give them what for.
We get ambushed by 3 people. Took out the gunman, just left with 2 swordsmen. Finish him off. We got pretty low with our HP. Should have turned around and healed up, but I don't think that's what we do. Or is it? Maybe it is. Bit of a long walk. I don't love the map design. You have to do a lot of unnecessary walking. Unless later there's a fast travel, but I'm not sure. I don't think there is. There is a sprint though, so that's good.
I guess we'll get this buckler for the other guy.
new equipment, we head back out. Here's another track on the soundtrack.
Get lost. The burgmaster forbid anyone from entering the town. The tavern also closes early because of this. Don't bother going.
One of the rulers there said that nobody can come in.
The burgmaster commands that none enters. He fears the Hussites. They set ablaze that old castle. If it weren't for Hussites, then even a fowler band. To the tavern, however, go. At least a pint they will pour for a restful slumber. Alright, can't go in there.
Over here we find a naked man. I don't know what he's doing again. Have mercy, merry men. While I contemplated the water, some rascals took my horse. Shamed I am to go into the town like this. My lady just bought me a new attire, and she will tear me apart. The priest offers to bring him some clothes. We really got to get rid of that priest. I think this is where the explosion occurred in the intro scene. Dead body in the area. Another different song in the game. Picked up a strange seed. There's a metal contraption sitting in here. Hit them both with a shield bash. We begin to chop them up. Doesn't look like the shield bash lasted very long. Another dead body from the people that you just fought. talk to this drunk for a while. Eventually you leave and carry on. Saving it here. Hello, Newman. Now that we're a bit stuck, we wander back to town. Talking to the king for a bit, we ask him about our findings.
Why can't we go out this door?
Is your wife or girlfriend or something? It's a very slow game.
Look at us, what a sorry sight, carrying biscuits for some messenger. Ah, well, I understand this must be truly vexed thou. However, now we must keep our heads cool. Endure, all shall be resolved.
With all the ingredients that we need, we try and head out. Wench is like the old-timey word for whore. Heading back, we head that way. Bit of a trail of some sort. Looks like they were in my room. Maybe even in my bed. Scumbags. Looks like they went through the hidden passage. So you find yourself out in this passage, checking to see what they're up to. He decides he wants to attack his wife. Then her cohorts pop out of the woods. Guess she's an evil woman in some sort of a cult. One down, 2 to go. So this has been Felvidek. It's a pretty cool little RPG. It's very different. I think if you're into this kind of old-timey, story-driven, highly verbal and a lot of reading style game, then you'll enjoy this. Following day, you're attacked by this monster-looking thing. Don't quite know what it is. Medieval times would have been a strange time to live. Or it would have been good. You could do pretty much whatever you want. Nobody would know. There was no internet or newspaper or telephone or anything really. Kind of like the Wild Wild West, except it was before the Wild Wild West. Probably the normal state of mankind is to live very wild and untethered lives. Only in the modern society do we live this kind of boxy, predictable path. Not so back then. I mean, I guess maybe you were taught that you were a certain role. You're a peasant, you're royalty, you're a warrior, or whatever. But I think that there was a lot of opportunity there in those times, because there was a lot of uncharted territory across the globe, and you just don't have that in modern society. Everything's mapped out. All the paths are written out, and it's hard to stand out or do something new in this world. Anyways, Glako is signing out. Thanks for coming and gaming with Glako. Come and check back. I stopped making videos for a little bit, but we're going to try and get back into the saddle and make some more videos for you all. Thanks for watching, and hit the sub or post a comment. Let me know what you thought. Catch you on the flippity flop.